Hey everyone, Florida Man here, and today I'm going to talk about our project this week. So our project this week is creating a solar panel station. I'm going to talk a little bit about how we got started, what items we need for it, and also we're going to go out to the field and show you guys how we're going to install it out there. So first part is, how did we actually get started with the project? So several weeks ago, I went out to go see my friend Jay. Jay's a fellow American. He started an IDP center called Phoenix Project. From time to time I go out to meet, we try to collaborate in other ways to see if we can help each other. And last time I went out, he told me that he actually had 32 solar panels that they were planning to install on the roof, but because of certain limitations and issues about maybe leasing the place further, they didn't know what they can actually use them for. So he asked me if we can actually use them. And I said, well, we've never done this before, but we've been working with batteries and other items. I think we actually have the chance of actually utilizing them. So we took one of them back, we looked at it, we did our research, and we realized that this is actually a pretty plausible thing for us to do. So I went back to Jay and told him, yeah, we can definitely use these guys. He said, cool, can you also make one for us for our barn? So recently they just received a bunch of animals from the Donetsk region. So an IDP, first off, sorry, really quick, an IDP is an internally displaced person. So not a refugee who has left the country, but of course, because of the war in Ukraine, we've had a lot of people internally displaced. So they came from the east and now they're moving west. And one of the issues too is a lot of them, out east is a lot of farms, it's a lot of rural areas. And so they didn't want to leave their livestock behind. And so literally Jay was told the only way these people were going to show up is if they got to bring their goats and their chickens. And so they had a barn area and they had an area and they decided to turn it into a barn. But one of the main issues is that it's really out of the way and there's no way to run power out there. So he asked us if we can run ourselves a power station out there. And we said, sure, we can use some solar panels. We have the battery. We'll see what else we need. And we got started on that project. So we've been working on this project for about 2 weeks now. We've set up our solar panels. I built the panel stations for them. And right here are the items that we're going to use for our power station. So to make ourselves a solar power station area, the first thing we're going to need are batteries. So this right here we made ourselves. This is a 7S20P lithium ion battery. Our cells, which are these little guys right here, actually came from e-bike batteries. So this came from Eyes on Ukraine. Eyes on Ukraine donates us e-bike battery packs. We take them to our shop, we strip them, we test them, and then pretty much this is how they originally come in. So this battery right here can actually hold over 100 kilowatt hours of energy. It's a 24-volt battery. And you see here, I just did some quick carpentry. We're gonna put a little door on the front, a top lid, and then we're gonna run the wires through the top, so we'll have a nice insulated area for the battery when it's out there in the barn area. And over here is our solar inverter. The purpose of the solar inverter is to take the energy from the solar panels, direct it in, and then send that energy to our battery over here. And then also for it to be able to turn that energy, DC energy, into AC, which then can go out to our outlets. So the general idea here is that we're going to have our solar, these two guys are going to be set up inside, and really close by we're going to have our solar station, the actual solar panel set up outside. The panels will run into here, connect to this guy. This guy will have an outlet hooked up, and so if they want to run any sort of lighting, maybe one machine, light machine, or if they want to have a laptop or even a Wi-Fi system out there, they can do that. So this guy right here, he's a 24-volt converter. And basically he has around 2,000 watts energy he can output. In comparison, an EcoFlow right here is also around 2,000. Right, Gary? Sorry. Gary? EcoFlow 2,000 watt, or is it 4,000 watt for Eco? 2,000, yep. So these are all we need. These are all the items we need. The battery we were able to make ourselves. The wood I bought at the store for probably $10. And the main thing was our inverter here. And if you go on AliExpress or one of those websites, you can usually get it between $250 to $350. So we pretty much have everything here that we need, and we have our solar panels out in our garage. So let's, God, I don't know. I feel like there's got to be something to conclude that, something else.
You need to get out of the zone.
I know.
Walk around this table, get back here, and start right away.
Okay.
Walk around. From
Yeah.
that side. From that side.
So we're going to head out, and we're going to do the installation and see how it goes. And let's do it. Like, just let's do it. I mean, like, let's do it. I don't know. I don't like let's do it. Let's do it sounds so corny. Let's see how it goes. All right. All right. Let's do the roundabout again. Oh, no, that'll be it, Garrett. I swear. You better not come in when I finish, like, right in the middle. We have everything we need here, and we have the solar panels out in our garage. Our volunteers are going to go out with us tomorrow to the Phoenix project, and we're going to do the installation. Let's see how it goes. Hey everyone, so we're out here at the Phoenix project. Right over there is the barn. Over there is a facility for residents, either IDPs. And right now all our volunteers over there clearing the space for our solar panels. So if you see here, we have 5 solar panels total. What we're actually going to do, we're only going to use 4 panels for our project. We're combining 2 of them together, so our platform is just going to be 2 panels, and we're going to have these 2 setups close to each other, and we're going to run them together. The 5th panel is just in case we mess up on something, so we have our spare, because we're about an hour away from Lviv, so I'd rather us have something. I've learned that lesson the hard way. Now, if you look over here, this is the actual barn. Here's our volunteers working on clearing the space for our solar panels. So we're going to utilize this space right here. That should be enough for our 4 panels. You see here, we're going to have the 2 solar panel setups over here, so 4 panels total, and then we're going to run the wires across underground, up against the barn, and then down and under, up to this window. Then we're going to drill a hole at the bottom of the frame there to run the wires up through there, and we're just going to put the inverter up against here on the inside with the battery underneath. So we needed 4 meters across here.
Okay, so, sorry. That panel, the longer piece of wood on that panel right there is going here.
Across, yeah.
Yes.
So all we should need is a little less than 4 meters.
Yeah.
Right, so what do we got? There, that's 280. So if we clear out that stuff,
Yeah.
it should be enough.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, towards me. Watch out. So Eric, yeah, come straight back. And then Gwen, yep, you bring it forward, Gwen. Yep, and bring it down. And then we're gonna, all right, now have it straight up, vertical. So you see the wood? We want this to be on the wood. So hold it back, kick it up, hold it in place, like so, good. So we have 2 settings right now. We have your summer and winter setting. So one has it at like a 55 degree and the other one has it at 22 degree.
Okay, so we just change it with the season. Okay.
Yep, just change it with the season. Reverse it. This should be on the other side.
Why?
That was our first major F up.
What?
So we gotta unscrew these guys. Sorry guys.
That's not a big deal, is it?
So we just tested our first solar panel set. It shows that it's getting 52 volts right now, and we're just about ready to set up our second set. And you see here we have our cables running down. We're just gonna have to connect them. And I think we're actually almost done, and we've only made 1 mistake so far. So the mistake was I was a bit of a goofus and I didn't check when we put in our first 2 legs because I pre-drilled the holes for the angles that we needed. And when I was going to modify the holes to make them bigger for the bolts I got, I realized I couldn't find the bolts in the back, and I saw them really close to the front, and I was like, oh geez. So all we had to do was unscrew everything and re-screw it back in.
Hey Wendy, what does this project mean to Phoenix House?
You know what? It's huge because right now we have 0 power down here, and especially this winter to come down here during daylight hours, we're pretty limited. So it's going to be really nice to be able to have lights and stuff like that. And then if we need repairs done, we've got an outlet we can plug a drill into or something like that. So it's huge. It's going to make life much easier for everybody.
Ready?
Mhm.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there it is.
Got it. 109 volts.
109 volts, everyone.
Yeah! Woohoo! Good job, guys!
Complete.
This one here means the battery is charging.
Okay.
Green's going up. This is the the solar panels,
Okay.
right? So we got 63 volts. The sun went down behind the cloud or something like that. Because before it was like 100 and something. So
Okay.
it's 129 watts. We're not connected to the grid. You could be, like if you wanted, but there's no way.
I don't think there's a grid out here right now,
And
so.
it's this one.
So this will stay here and we've got it as an outlet.
Just use it as an outlet.
Okay.
We give you 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
So you can hook your lights and your lamp or whatever it is,
Yeah.
or you can rewire it and make something more professional if you wanted to like
Okay.
hook your lights somehow.
So we just finished our project. We tested our solar panels, we tested our inverters, and we see that it's all connected and it's all working. So basically right now we have these 4 solar panels that are sending energy to our inverter, and that's storing it in our battery. And basically these guys can now run lights, they can run simple tools, they can work earlier in the morning, later at night. It's gonna be a lot easier for them because already it's summertime right now, and we can even see that it's really dark and dim inside. It's gonna be way easier for them to do what they need to do inside there. So this is our first time doing something like this. We've never done anything like this before. None of us had any engineering backgrounds or electrical engineering backgrounds. This is all of us learning on the field in Ukraine, and I'm quite impressed that we were actually able to make this work, and we only lost 1 power tool during the endeavor. So, I mean, thank you to all my volunteers that came out here. Thank you to Gary. I couldn't do this without Gary. And thank you for everyone who supports us back home, who donates to us. All right, it's time for some shashlik.